Hi, welcome to this week's edition of the Guac and Cheese Podcast, episode number 8. I'm your host, Bravo, and to my left is Digit,
Hello.
and to his left is Stanley,
Hello.
and then to his left and my right, Rathew.
Howdy.
Welcome back, boys.
Good to be back.
Dude, that hello was so loud.
Yeah, it was.
It scared the crap out of me.
Well, that'll
Because
be
I had my eyes closed and my face in my hands, and he's like, hello! And I'm like, bruh.
just jolted people
Woke me
awake
up.
again.
Yeah, I'm actually tired myself. I think that's the most energy you're going to get out of me for this episode.
That's good. I think
Why?
that's probably the loudest I'll ever hear you too. You're gonna lean back and barely anyone's gonna be able to hear you.
That's
That's okay. Any topics, boys?
what's going on with the Legos.
Oh,
That's what you
that
want.
whole thing.
Yeah, no, I don't really know much about it.
So, it's not Legos himself. It's this little company. It's this company.
Bricks and figures.
Bricks and Figures,
Bricks
yeah.
and minifigs.
Yeah, and they basically, I don't, they're making it sound like their franchisee is doing this, but I think it's corporate doing it. I haven't kept up with that much, but like, this dude goes to sell his or put his Lego collection on consignment.
If you don't know
And
what
they're
consignment is, it's
Mhm.
basically the people who put the thing up for consignment. They're not selling it themselves. They typically hand it off to somebody else, and that other person takes a commission of it when it sells. But most of the
Yeah, it's
money
like a
goes,
store.
yeah, it goes back to the owner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So whatever money is made off of that and is sold, it goes back to the owner that originally
Yeah.
put it up for consignment.
But the guys are like, yeah, you put it up for consignment. We're not gonna give it back to you. Also, we're gonna sell it, and all the money that we make selling we're gonna keep it, and you're not gonna see any of it. And you can try and fight us in court, but we have the money to drag this out. And
Bleed you dry,
Yeah.
essentially. Well, to get into more specifics, the owners who originally put it up for consignment, I think Bricks and Minifigs allowed consignments during that time. Whenever the guy that put those Legos up for consignment did that, and the owners honored it, but the owners were going to apparently leave the country. So when they did that, Bricks and Minifigs, the corporation, essentially kicked them out, the original owners who put them up for consignment. The new owners came in and didn't want to honor the deal. So instead of returning back those Legos, the Lego collection, or the Lego collection set that was put up for consignment, they kept it. And I think they kept on selling it, or they kept on advertising it that they were selling it. So um, there was this big fuss. They wouldn't return it, and then a YouTuber by the name of Reckless Ben got involved, and it was like, well, I mean, might as well try and help these guys out. And since he's a YouTuber, he's obviously got to make content out of it. So there's this whole saga with him, having a bunch of antics. I remember.
Wait, is he helping the situation
he
or
is.
making the situation worse?
It's a little murky. I think the consensus is, for the most part, he is trying to help out at least. He's kind of in it for himself as well, but he's genuinely trying to help out the original owners plight.
isn't that crazy that if you have enough money, you can just put people in like legal hell and make anything not worth it.
Anguish or turmoil.
Well, I seen that was the thing with people that are super wealthy. Say, for example, like Jeff Bezos, where he lives. I can't remember where I seen this, but where he lives, there is a HOA, and in the HOA, you're not allowed to have a hedge wall. And this is like his home, like out in Los Angeles or something. But if you have a hedge wall, you have to pay like a multi-$1,000 fine. It's like a $3,000 or $6,000 fine, which is pennies to him. So he just pays.
Less
So
than pennies.
yeah, so he basically just pays the HOA fee or ticket and just goes about his business. To him, in that scenario, it's essentially just something that you pay for. It's not even really a punishment. Whereas you or I, if we're speeding, we have to pay $100 some odd ticket, which sucks because that's a lot of money for us. But if you're making billions of dollars, what's one speeding ticket?
What's a band? Even?
Well, here's the thing. The HOA isn't law. It's just rules in the HOA. They can find it. So
Same
anything,
thing.
no.
Well,
What
no,
they,
no, I know they're two different
I mean,
things, but I'm saying the principle of having to follow a rule or a law, and the only punishment is a fee, and you've got billions of dollars, then it doesn't matter. You'll just pay the money and then keep doing it because you don't care because you can afford it.
well, I mean, speeding is illegal, obviously, but like the hedge wall thing, that's not illegal. It's just something civil. So instead of
Yeah.
him just like going into a court, which will be a hassle, he'd probably have to show up, most likely.
Yeah.
And he'd also have to hire a lawyer, and that lawyer's gonna
Yeah,
charge
he's
him
just gonna pay
exorbitantly.
it.
It's better just
But
to
what
pay.
I'm saying is he can pay it. We can't.
Yeah, if he really wanted to, he would just let it drag in court, and like, it wouldn't really be any skin off his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I was that rich.
But the thing is, what really rubbed them the wrong way for this Bricks and Minifigs altercation was not the fact that the owner's response was like, no, I don't want to do it. It's really more so on the justice system part of things.
Stanley, you good?
He's dying.
Bro's just like zoned out, like staring at the wall.
He's listening.
I'm just listening because I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, it's over in Utah. I
Yeah.
think.
It's
Yeah.
in Utah? I
Yeah.
thought it was in Miami.
No.
Isn't that where the Mormons are?
No. Yes. That's the thing. Okay. So
Yeah, let's get on that topic.
no, it leads directly to it. Anyways,
Wait,
what on the
Is
justice
the church involved?
on the justice system part of things, in that part of Utah or in Utah in general, you will have people who are mostly Mormons.
Uh-huh.
That includes people on the police force. Now, whenever Reckless Ben had gone essentially to court for the original owner, they won in court. Well, I mean, aside from like there were two ways to go about it. One was like I think a legal way and like a civil way, and the other one was like small claims court. They went via small claims court because the other one they would need to get like a Kickstarter and other stuff. And essentially, this is where the whole "we'll bleed you dry" or like "we can outlast you" thing comes from. So they would do that. But in small claims court, you don't really need a lawyer.
Yeah, you can just represent
You can just
yourself.
go represent yourself, say what happened. Oh, the consignment deal, if it was off, they should have returned it to us. They're stealing. So that's how the court saw it. Thing is, in order to serve the papers to get the stuff back, which they closed down the store after that, and people were confused as to why is this store closed down. Anyways, the owner of the store, or like the newer ones, after they took over from the old guys who originally did the consignment,
Yeah.
the owner of the store refused to see the court papers, like seeing that, which you can do it, I guess, but like if a police officer comes up to like show you the papers, you kind of can't refuse it.
Yeah.
Which is something that whenever the police came up and went to the owner there, I think his name is Josh. Josh refused the police, like ultimately didn't give him the papers, and then they tried finding other ways to say like, I don't recognize this, or like, they tried to do everything by the book in trying to dismiss essentially what Reckless Ben's victory did, at least in the legal system. And then they not only did that, and it's like the police officer that was there that was supposed to serve the paper, or like that asked if he could take the papers over to Josh, the Vile Stone store owner. First, I think, or maybe it was second. Ultimately, he looked into it to see if the papers were legit. That way it could be like, oh, it's not legit. He's just harassing him. So he did that. As it turns out, yeah, the papers were legit. And then decided not to serve it anyways. And then afterwards and beforehand, whenever Reckless Ben was trying to serve these court papers and other stuff like that, the owner would constantly call the police, and the police would try and find little things that were legal that Reckless Ben did to try and slow him down, or like to put him in prison or put him in jail, at least for a little bit, trying to like extend the like lifeline that Josh had before the the lawful authorities came to like catch up to him. I mean, I don't think it would really matter because most of the people that were in the police force are Mormons, so they're actively covering up for Josh, or at least trying to protect him as much as they can.
Is he
Because
Mormon?
Josh Mormon.
He is.
Oh.
Josh is Mormon, as well as the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs.
Ha! I didn't
So,
know that.
They are defending one of their own, which is where the whole like injustice within the justice system arises.
Yeah.
This is what really ticks people off. This is what really grinds people's gears. Because police, they're supposed to be impartial.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'll have racist police. You'll have even people like police that'll be friends and other stuff like that. With like some criminals. You know, obviously there's corrupt police, but it should never be like up to this like level, because there wasn't just one or two or three. There was like 12 or like 10 police officers that were just not doing what they were supposed to be doing, legally speaking.
Mm.
And people are like on the internet going like, the feds got to
How much is the Legos worth?
A lot.
Here's the thing. So what Reckless Ben and the original owner, I think it might have been Brett, his name was, they claimed it was $200,000 altogether. Bricks and Minifigs, they counterclaim it, saying it's like $100,000, or like other like legal experts look into it. It's still a lot of money though.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound like small claims.
Well,
What's the maximum amount for small claims?
I don't know. It depends on.
And
each
I guess
state,
it
maybe
just
something
depends
like
on
that.
their
I don't know, but maybe they were just like thinking about like, oh, the original value of the Lego sets. So I'm thinking about it like that.
I don't think they could do that. I think it's whatever the market value of whatever it is. Hold on, I'll look
I
at
want
it.
to know. You could look it
I
up.
mean, yeah.
Look at that. This guy said,
It's in
"Hey,
Utah.
hey,
Hey,
said-
get
he's
off
like,
your phone.
Hey, no,
No,
nobody
we're
on
looking
their
something
phone."
up.
No.
I'm not sitting here showing you fucking memes and just not paying attention.
But yeah, that's basically how they got their win in the legal court.
Claim maximum.
For now, apparently the CEO has basically reversed the stance on how it is, and he's trying to basically claim that, oh, Brett,
$20,000.
the original owner, what's it called, was getting shafted out of it by the original owners, which was like the
Yeah,
ones
I
that,
heard about that.
did the start of the
But
consignment.
those guys were like, no.
No. Yeah, no. And it was like, oh, they went rogue. They're doing consignment without our permission, or it's like it's not within company policy. Even
Yeah,
though
I've seen there's like a contract or something that they can do that, right?
I looked it up, and it's like, oh, does Bricks and Minifigs do consignment? Google says no, but the thing is, it's up to the franchise owner. That's what it said. Or like the person that owns that particular store. If they say no, then that's a no.
Even
So-
if that's the case, like you give it back.
Yeah, you do.
Like you can't honor the consignment, so you give the stuff back.
Okay, so yeah, it's $20,000 for small claims. So that's still kind of weird
If
that
that's
they're
well,
that the police were like saying that this is a small claims case. It's like obviously
it's
No,
not
it's
police. It's the court.
The court. So yeah, I mean, again, you could fudge numbers very easily.
There's
If
a
you
huge
like,
discrepancy
if you go,
between
if you
20,000 and-
again, if you go with this is what they were originally worth, this is instead of what they're gonna be sold right now as, because you could theoretically just be like, well, I could sell this for whatever. Like
Well-
if you put anything on eBay and just be like, well, put this at X dollars, it's not gonna matter unless you sell
that
it.
doesn't make any sense.
How? You have to actually sell the item to know what it's actually worth.
Yeah, but no, not just saying that. I'm talking about like from a legal perspective. I mean, think about like if you buy jewelry, like if it's made of gold and silver, the price of gold and silver is going to fluctuate. Same
Yeah.
thing with those Lego figures. The price is going to fluctuate because of demand.
Yeah, but it's not like Legos are like sold on their weight and stuff. Like how jewelry is, right?
Yeah,
Gold
but-
is sold by like ounces.
But it was still
and
in the
stuff.
original consignment contract. This is what they were originally worth, and obviously, I mean, when was the contract signed?
A consignment contract, it wouldn't say this is gonna get sold for this amount of money. It would say we're gonna sell it, and whatever we make, you're gonna get a cut
Yeah, but
from.
the price was listed as a certain amount.
I mean, yeah, but
That's up to the discretion of the owner.
hmm I mean, you got like again, nothing is worth anything unless people pay for it. Like,
Well, isn't that up to the judge and the jury?
well, yeah, and they seem like they agreed with taking it to small claims court and going that route.
So so how did it drop though from 200,000 to 20,000? I mean, how many Legos are you talking here?
I don't know,
Does
but
anybody know?
it's but again
It's
like
over years of collecting.
to, yeah
if he,
to his point is saying they probably used the original value of like when they bought it.
so like say if it's $20, I bought it when it was $20, and then I gave it to them. Technically, they still haven't sold it, so they have a $20 like Lego set when I bought it.
Do we know that for a fact though? Is that what happened, or
No.
did they, you
I'm
know?
saying like clearly it wasn't. I mean, if small claims court is max at 20,000, then they definitely didn't value it above 20,000.
I don't think we know the full details here. To
No,
really
you
to
just
firmly
said
say.
that was
No,
small
no, no,
claims
no. I'm
court.
talking no. Yeah, that I'm talking about the actual Legos. Like I'm
Oh
saying.
no, for sure I don't.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like we can't even.
But I
really-
think you're going a little too deep into it because you're like, why? Well, it was worth 100,000. Why is
No, I was just trying to figure out why did it bump down to small claims court if it was originally being listed.
Yeah,
as
again, they
200,
fudged the numbers.
But then now bricks and minifigs.
Well,
Is that the place? Because now
let's-
they're saying it's.
let's
it's
back up a
worth
little
it.
bit.
No, hold
They
on,
didn't
pause.
list
No,
it
pause real
at
quick.
200,000.
No, pause, because didn't y'all just say that bricks and minifigs said if anything it's worth 100,000, right?
Well, the thing is, the vernacular that's probably used is estimated value, and not it is worth. You know, they're not definitively saying. Because especially with a consignment deal and stuff like that, you would have to say it's estimated this, right? Because you don't know how much you're actually gonna sell
Don't they
it for.
usually say between this amount and this amount?
Yeah,
So the
But again,
headlines
like-
are probably just taking the maximum amount and pushing that to the public.
yeah,
Yeah.
And but like again, like the legal system, you have to be very specific,
It's
right?
estimated between 19 and 100,000, so we're right below.
We're going,
the-
yeah, and
Yeah.
literally, it could have been that.
Yeah.
Like again, like they could have used the numbers of, oh, this is how much all these things cost when I bought them,
Yeah.
so this is what I should, in order to get it in
That's
there.
technically the value of the stuff that was stolen.
Yeah.
So let's just say
Not stolen.
Well, okay. Well, yeah,
No.
that's a good point. That's a good point because think about it this way: if someone comes into your house, right, and steals your TV, right, and you go to small claims court or something like that, right, for your TV, and your TV is worth like I don't know how much, however much it was when you first bought it. Let's say $200,
Yeah.
right? But for some reason, some very specific reason, your TV is like has a lot of really cool technology in it that for some reason people want it in the future. Like I don't know, maybe it does your taxes for you, something stupid like that, right? And so it's like estimated value is now higher than what you originally purchased it for. I mean, you could go to a small claims court and be like, "This is what I paid for the TV," right?
Yeah.
And this is what and I want that value back, or I want my TV back, right? And they can go and try and get your TV back. I'm just obviously this is a lot of conjecture. I'm just thinking
Yeah.
out loud, but just again, I'm not a lawyer at all. We're not lawyers.
Yeah.
The law gets very specific.
Honestly, it depends on the judge. At
That's
the
true,
end,
that's
at the
true.
end of the day. It
well,
really just
I think it
on the
depends
judge.
more on the jury. I think people say it,
Judge has the final say. Jury
Well-
does play a role, but
well,
the
no,
judge has
jury-
the final say.
will like basically give the verdict of guilty and stuff, right?
Yeah,
and
but
then the judge sentences.
Yeah,
Like that's. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
because can't the jury be like, yeah, they're innocent, but then the judge is like, well, hold on a minute.
I don't.
I think it was just the judge though. For a small claims court, it doesn't
Yeah,
seem
there
like
probably
it'd be
isn't a
very
jury
a
for-
jury.
It's
It's because
probably
it's
just
small
a judge.
claims court. It's
Yeah, that.
why
should only be
take people
judge.
out of their jobs whenever it could just be done by the judge, and the judge just listens out to that.
Yeah, same thing with like getting a ticket. You don't have a jury if you're gonna go to a court summons over a.
Technically, getting a
Party.
ticket is small claims, wouldn't it be? If you get ticketed under 20,000.
I don't think
Well,
so.
depends on your state, but I don't think
Yeah,
so.
that's
It's a legal thing.
Your Honor,
It's a
the police
legality.
officer is stealing money from me.
Oh, speaking of court cases, did you hear about that one girl who was driving her car, and she doesn't have a right hand,
Oh
and
yeah, I've
police
seen
pulled
that.
her over
I did not see
and
that.
was like, I saw you texting on using a phone on your right hand, and she's and the what's it called?
Why do you double
The
down?
body cam footage came out. Yeah, I don't know. He was like, I saw what I saw, and she's like, I don't have a hand, and I'm like, why would you double down?
Yeah.
Like, why can't some people just be wrong? That doesn't make any sense.
You just double down for absolutely no
It's just
reason.
pride. It's honestly just pride. They don't want to admit that they're wrong.
Yeah.
It might also be like a street cred type of thing. Not street cred, but it's like he gets back to his law enforcement division, and he's like, "Man, dude, I can't believe you got it wrong. That woman did not have a hand."
Like, he doesn't have to tell anybody. He could just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go about
What do
your
you mean he
business."
doesn't have to tell anybody? He's already called it in.
He didn't
Yeah.
have to call it.
I would.
Yes, he does.
I would have called it. Well, so
No,
when
'cause
when you pull someone over, they have to check your tags and everything.
Yeah.
So that's at least in the system.
When they initiate a stop, they do that. They call it in.
Yeah, but
they,
no,
they like,
no,
at least they know what
guys,
they're.
guys. What I'm saying is, yeah, they have to log that in. But the moment that he approached the vehicle and figured like, oh, it was my bad, then just type into the system or whatever, however they do it. Just like, I did not see them with the phone in their hand. They don't have to get specific. It was, a mistake.
They still got to put all the information in first and do all that.
Yeah, but it depends on the way you write it. I mean,
they might be doing it before they even go up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not like, well, we're not cops.
Well,
so we
okay,
wouldn't
well,
know.
even if that's the case, is like suspect supposedly has phone in right hand, goes to vehicle, sees
Suspect was missing a right hand.
yeah, and just type that and be like, I
Well, to be
apologize,
fair,
go about your business.
you keep on I think you attribute a lot of what you think into like people who have a completely different psyche than you, because like you come from a very logical standpoint, right? And I would agree. I agree with that.
Some people would argue that I don't have a logical standpoint, but go on.
Well, no, like you're coming at it and you're going through each step, and so you're like logically speaking, like you would go through each of these steps and be like, okay, why didn't he do this?
Well, you guys think the police officer was afraid he was going to get ragged on?
Yeah, I mean,
by
he
other
probably-
people?
Yeah, probably.
I would have thought it was. If I was a police officer, I think that'd be funny.
It depends on the. Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah, well, then
I mean,
don't sweat it. It's not like you're going to get in trouble. You might get, catch a few lumps.
might get-
you know
I
what
bet
mean?
again, but you're not this police officer who has this issue of I have to be right,
Yeah.
like, and I think that's a cognitive dissonance that you're having, where it's like I don't understand. Well, yeah, like we're not this dude, and this dude clearly has some issues.
Or could also be a social hierarchy thing in the police department as well.
Yeah, could be. I mean, I see it in my job too. There's people who constantly come to me and be like, "Hey,
Power fever.
y'all's code is messing up," and I have pulled this up multiple times and be like, "Hey, this right here is you guys. This is all the evidence that I have that it's you guys. Don't come to me accusing us of making everything bad." And it's frustrating because we're like, what I do is the front layer, it's what the customer sees. So when stuff goes bad, yeah, we got to figure out what's funny. What?
Nothing.
What's funny?
No, keep going.
You're
You're good, bud.
You lost my I lost my train of thought now. Anyways,
You're talking about someone basically being like having
Yeah.
authoritative,
yeah, and they're like they're a higher developer in a different area, and I don't know. It's like I don't understand how people don't see when you're constantly told that like if you come to somebody and you're constantly wrong, and they constantly prove themselves right, why don't you change your mentality when you come to them and be like, hey, something's messing up here. It might be us. Can you help us figure it out? But instead it's, no, you guys did this wrong every single time. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Here's the evidence. It's you guys. Go change something. And I'm like, I don't understand why make life harder. But
People don't like being wrong either.
yeah,
That's just the case.
I mean, just don't care.
I mean,
Honestly,
like, look at the Iran war. We're kind of in the wrong. We can't do anything.
We get a little
with
too
it.
serious. But yeah.
War's over. War's not over. It's just pride that keeps things going.
well,
You'd be
dude,
surprised.
You seen that during the Bush administration. Whenever we,
Yeah, but that was fervor. Because, like, we got attacked in 9/11 and people have that still fresh on their minds.
well,
Like,
no,
there's
you
a
even see
different-
it during the
That was a little
Obama
bef-
administration. Every time we go
Mm.
over there, we're like, all right, we're done, and then we're still there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you know,
I mean, it was pretty tucked away in people's minds. Most people don't know Obama ordered more strikes than Bush did in the region during his tenure
Yeah.
as presidency or president. Pretty messed up.
Yeah.
I learned back in college.
Politics all suck. They're all a bunch of liars. You know how to tell if a politician is lying? When
they open their mouth.
Yeah. They open their mouth.
They exist.
They look at you and they breathe.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Which president do you think had
The cutest butt.
no?
Well, if you want
I
to
was,
share, Bravo,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say the best voice because Obama's pretty up there.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
I love Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
I love his voice.
Joe Biden does have a very. He
It's
does
not-
have a voice.
It's not even his voice.
It's his mannerisms.
his
It's
mannerisms.
everything.
His sentences.
America can be summed up to one phrase. Dude, we had. That was our president. That guy was our president for a whole 4 years. Uncle Joe.
Creepy Uncle Joe.
Creepy Uncle Joe. You remember that time where I don't know if he came out the White House or he came out someplace, but he was eating ice cream.
He loves ice cream.
Yeah, he does love ice
Didn't he have an
cream.
ice cream button? Or did he have a Diet Coke button?
No, that's
What?
Donald Trump.
That's
Donald
Donald
Trump
Trump.
has-
Whoa, wait.
He either has a Diet Coke button or a Coke button. I
Yeah.
can't
In his
remember.
office?
Yes. He presses it. A butler comes in with a Diet Coke or a Coke and serves it to him.
That's cool.
Our tax dollars are paying for that.
Yeah, man.
I'd rather my taxpayers pay for that.
They couldn't have just bought it like a little wine cooler and shoved some cans in it and...
Oh, man. You think Donald Trump wants to get
I'm
up?
sorry,
for
not
I'm
in the
speaking too
Oval Office.
logically.
Yeah, you
logically.
are. Think like a billion.
You're making too much sense. Why do that when you can pay people to do everything for you?
You don't
Using the
even-
tax
You,
dollars?
you don't even pay for it. The taxpayers pay for it.
We
Yeah.
pay for it.
This is the biggest scam in history.
I don't know. Wouldn't you want a Diet Coke button?
I don't even like Diet Coke.
What's your soda preference?
I don't know if you have a soda preference.
You don't really?
No, I don't.
It's either Coke or Pepsi. They can honestly alternate. Either that or get Mexican Coke.
Like, I don't like soda
Mm.
like that.
I don't blame you. I really don't.
Like, I barely drink soda.
You don't like Jarritos?
Like I said, I just don't like soda. I mean, I'll drink
Do
it.
you like carbonated water?
Junior?
Not really. I'm only drinking it because I'm a fat ass.
LaCroix?
What's your soda preference?
A soda preference?
Yeah.
I mean, it can be just any kind. I don't have a favorite.
So, my favorite,
Rat you.
if I had to choose, would probably be.
I'd take Barks as well. Barks
It would probably be one of the Fanta
Fruit beer's
flavors.
pretty good.
Yeah, it is. To any of our viewers out there, please in the comment section tell us what Coke you would have or what soda you would have for the soda button.
What's okay? What would
Wait,
you...
actually, what would you have? Here's a better one. What button or what would you have? What object would you have for a button that they would bring into the office? Something like ice cream or I don't know,
What would you?
Like, if I had a
a
button,
root beer
I'm the
float, stuff like
president,
A
and I
root beer
could press a
float
button,
would be
and they
sick.
could bring me anything.
Yeah.
Double
Not
Whopper.
as long as it's a,
That's a good one.
He said-
He said a double
Whopper.
Whopper. That's a good one.
A fresh one.
fresh
To go to
double
McDonald's and bring it back in 10
McDonald's.
minutes.
This guy doesn't even know what Burger King
McDonald's.
Oh, well,
serves.
Burger King, my bad. Well, see, I don't eat fast food.
No, listen. The problem specifically is that it's got to be a double Whopper from McDonald's. They forced the McDonald's down the street to make a Whopper for him.
And either that or they go to Burger King, take out all the wrapping, and then just like wrap it in McDonald's wrapping.
Yeah.
I think if I could press a button and they bring me something,
Dude, that's such a good one. Like the double Whopper on the
That's Stanley Jr.'s preference. So a double Whopper.
Nutella.
Nutella button.
Nutella button.
Nutella
You would
button.
not
Yeah.
be eating.
They come with a little squirt gun and they pull the trigger and they just shoot Nutella. And I just open my mouth like a baby bird. They're just shooting it down my throat.
Would you do that?
I'll do it in the middle of a press conference. We're in the Oval Office. I have a world leader next to me. I'm like, hey, you want to see something cool? And I hit the button.
That's funny.
I would probably have a flan button.
That was
Flan
thinking of flan, but
Ooh, a tres leches button would
Oh.
be good.
Ay, no.
Or a churro button.
I'm thinking hard.
A churro
okay,
button.
Yeah.
I think I would get a Nutty Buddy button.
Mm, yeah, that is pretty good.
What about the Nutter Butters?
Man,
That's
is.
that
that's
is.
it.
No, the Nutty Buddies.
Oh, the Nutter Butters are the
the
little
peanut shaped
ones.
cookies.
Oh,
Yeah, the Nutter
yeah.
Butters.
That's the Nutter Butter. Nah, I like the Nutty Buddies.
I like both. I like a good Nutter Butter.
That's funny.
Freaking double Whopper button.
The double Whopper
Bring
Butter.
me my Nutter Butter.
We already talked about our favorite Little Debbie's
I
snack.
don't think so.
I feel
I
like
feel like we did.
I feel like we
I
did that
did.
one time. We had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. I think Bravo's was like a special thing that they don't do anymore.
Yeah, no, they don't do. Yeah, it was the s'mores one.
You should have that on the button.
Oh,
Just have it. That's how they bring it back. It's like it's just for you though. No one else.
President. We can-
The custom
We
order.
act like being a president makes us king of the United States.
Well, it certainly makes Donald Trump feel like, So if he can do it, honestly, why can't anyone
Well,
else?
dude, all right. If you look at our financial state that we're in compared to the president of the United States, you practically are going from a peasant to a king. I mean, just the automatic.
The White House has a ballroom.
Is going to have a ballroom.
Going to have a ballroom. I think it's got a bowling alley still. It's got a personal movie theater. Yeah,
It's got a bowling
I mean, they
alley.
always
Yeah,
change
it
it for
does.
every president. I can't remember which one it was, but there was a president that wanted to blast himself with like a ice cold shower just to I don't know, feel alive or something like that. He had
Teddy
he-
Roosevelt.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember which one it
I
was,
feel like that'd
but
be him.
but that's what he did. He took really cold showers for whatever reason. He had that built, and then obviously the next president's not going to use it. They're going to reconstruct
Hoover?
again. I can't remember.
I could see Hoover doing that. Hoover was a crazy president. I don't know if you guys know much about him.
I feel like
Dude was playing basketball with medicine balls.
What?
You know the giant, heavy medicine balls?
Yeah.
He
I've
was
never
playing
heard of those
basketball with those.
That's cool. I feel like he got a lot more flack than he deserved because of the depression happening during his presidency.
Yeah, he did some pretty wild
I think
stuff.
he did so. I think he was okay, but it how do you even handle being like the depression just
Lyndon
starts?
B. Johnson is the president that did that.
That's funny.
Famous for demanding shower habits requiring a custom setup with intense water pressure that quickly switched to freezing cold.
I could see him doing that too. He was built different.
He famously demanded a light switch wired directly to the plumbing that would force the water to go instantly from scalding hot to ice cold.
Do you guys think LBJ killed John F. K?
No.
What?
Lyndon B.
Lyndon
Johnson.
B. Johnson, the guy that came
LBJ.
after JFK.
He was LBJ was
No, I don't think so. Man.
don't think
JFK's
so.
vice president.
I don't think so. If the conspiracy theories are true, the CIA probably did it.
Well, they could have done it in correlation with LBJ. That's what a lot of the theories go by.
Hmm.
Because I don't know if you knew this or not, but they didn't like each other.
LBJ and
JFK.
That was part of the reason why JFK brought him on as a vice president to be more bipartisan. Well, not bipartisan, but kind of,
Mend a little bit.
yeah.
well, what was LBJ's stance on
Vietnam.
Vietnam and all that stuff? Because I guess it would depend on what LBJ is like. Did he give the CIA more leniency, Or was he just this, or did he not?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
I think that would be really where the answer lies. If he gave them more freedom, then you could make that argument. But if he didn't, then I don't think that's.
What if he didn't have a choice in the matter?
There's always a choice.
What
Not
video
when it
game
comes
quote
to
is
the
that?
CIA.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the choice is you do what
The
they do,
choice
or
you do.
or they kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't have good options. I'm not saying you have good options. I'm just saying there's always a choice.
That's like choosing to get fucked in the mouth or fucked in the ass.
Yeah, but
What choice do you have?
There's a will, there's a way.
Well, I got another poll idea.
Yeah. Remember what we said about no porn?
Yeah. I know. Oh wait.
No, so I'm just coming from the point of view that just because something is hard or seeming impossible,
That's not a good way
you
to start a sentence off
you still have the option to reject, even if the consequences is
Extreme.
extreme.
I think Hoover started the CIA.
I can't remember.
I think he did.
What was that one? What's it called during World
No,
War II?
it
I know what you're
was
talking about.
Truman, right?
Yeah,
President Truman and stuff. Yeah, it was Truman.
Yeah, because they had the what was it?
that's something else.
It was something else. I know what I forgot what it was called. It became the CIA afterward. It was like. SRO?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I got confused. No, because Hoover was the director of the FBI after being president.
Hmm.
Look up what the CIA was called. What was it called before the CIA? Look it up.
It was
You're
like
not gonna
this-
remember
it was
it.
like
Brother.
It was like SRO. I remember it was like
Mhm.
something for like like also it shares something else later on. Can't remember either. But it does share something with
Office
them.
of Strategic Services,
Okay.
OSS. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, OSS. That's
there
it.
you go.
OSS detention from high school.
Established during World War II in 1942.
Yeah, that.
World War II was a crazy time. It was.
Did you guys know that we removed an Australian Prime Minister?
Doesn't surprise
You
me.
mean like recently or like throughout the
I
history
think
of
it
the
was
United
like in the
States?
70s.
I mean, that
wouldn't
doesn't
put
surprise me.
Well, I mean, they
at
did
all.
kind of the same thing in Panama.
Yeah.
Operation Just Cause. I think it
Yeah,
was.
but the fact that it was like another Western country and we did that to them was kind of crazy.
Were they a Western country?
I mean, sure,
Kind of.
globally they're in the East, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, that's not what
They're
I meant.
they're part of the
That's not what I
Commonwealth.
meant. Like Australia's pretty. Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's
the Commonwealth.
considered West.
Mhm.
Well,
They are
Western.
very what do you call?
I don't know why their land burns, but you know that's them.
The land down under. That's actually not a big They don't have a high population.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Like the entirety of like the middle of Australia is basically barren and wasteland. The only thing that goes through it is a road or roads, and even then, fires burn right through it.
Dude, I would love to visit Australia just because they do kind of seem like British Americans. You know
Have
what
you
I mean?
seen that one?
They like guns. They got rednecks too.
Have you seen that comedy or like that stand-up special that Gabriel Iglesias did about him going to Australia?
This sounds familiar. I think I have it. It's been a while.
He said that they do not hold back. If they freaking see you as fat, they will make fun of you for being fat. They called him a beach whale or something.
Okay, I think I have heard this one.
I think it's up on YouTube.
They called him a beast whale.
Oh yeah, look at that! I can't know that.
That's great. They got utes down there.
I think that's just a truck, isn't it?
It's like a what do you call?
Not a utility vehicle, utility truck. Is that what
Well,
they called it? A ute?
They're like, yeah, there's a difference between like a truck and a ute. Because utes kind of look like cars with a truck bed. What was that one car? El Camino. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
It's basically they have a lot of those down there, which I think is cool. It's too bad they didn't take off here.
Yeah.
Short for utility vehicle, an Australian term for a vehicle with a passenger car chassis in the front and an open cargo tray in the
That's
back.
what I
Yeah, you're
thought.
right.
It's a car with a truck bed. Imagine.
Only know about that word because of that one Rick and Morty parody that was on the
Yeah.
the Australian one.
Yeah, that one's good.
What
I
was
like that
it?
one.
Bush
Wacky Bush World Adventures.
Bush
or
World
something like
Adventures. Yeah.
That one's so
I
good.
I constantly remember the opening theme to that.
Nah,
My dude, my dude, you are.
You're messing with the cables.
I'm tied up,
we're,
boys.
We're about to go freaking mute. No.
Did we? No, we didn't.
No.
We're chilling.
Jeez.
Feel like a beached whale.
Yeah, definitely. Australia is on the bucket list. Australia and
This is disgusting, dude.
Britain.
That is disgusting.
Bro, those are sick.
What are you talking about? You seen the top one?
Oh gosh.
A freaking sedan with the freaking like the back
Those
looking
are
like
sick. Please
with a
put
truck
that
bed.
up.
I'm doing that.
Please put that up.
There's
I
no way
love
I'm
those.
not.
Those are sick.
Put in the
That looks
thumbnail
funny.
a Ute with a Lego minifigure riding in the bed.
With or without like those like what was it, like African or Middle Eastern anti-aircraft guns?
Oh, you're talking about the technicals?
Yeah, like the Toyota war.
They use the Hilux. They use the Hilux and put a machine gun on the back.
Yeah, that.
That'd be sick, dude. We can't invade Australia just because of that. You see those things running around. I like goofy looking cars, like genuinely. I don't care how, like, the goofier the better in my opinion. Like, have you ever seen an Izetta?
I don't even know what that is.
What type of car do clowns use for clown cars?
Like
You've seen the.
Volkswagens, don't they?
I wouldn't know.
Let's see. It would probably be Volkswagen.
Would it be modified or something like that?
Maybe.
No.
Talking about the really tiny ones.
Well, just the thing that makes it comedic for a bunch of clowns to come out of a car.
No, I don't know.
Mm,
Probably.
I
I would see a Beetle.
I seen clown shoes the other day at an antique store.
you should have
Did you
gone.
buy them?
No, I'm not. What the fuck am I gonna do with clown shoes?
You're right. You already got plenty of those.
Yeah, dude, I got so many shoes. When I say clown shoes, I mean like clown shoes, like the
Yeah.
really long red clown
The
shoes.
freaking Kingdom Hearts attire.
The
Big freaking shoes.
Keyblade.
Did you know that some people like really like clowns?
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
clowns in a weird kind of way.
Well,
while we're
Yeah.
on, yeah, if we're not going to expand on that anymore, are we?
oh.
No? Okay, so I
Yeah,
never
I-
understood. Well, go ahead.
No, I'm just. No, you're good.
No. But like, so you know how like back in the day in like like Renaissance era or like Middle Ages era for like entertainment they would be
The
doing
jesters?
plays. Not the gestures. I'm thinking more of like the signs they would put for like a play.
Uh-huh.
It was like, oh, it's showing like happy faces and other stuff like that.
Oh,
What
talking about
was-
the masks?
Yeah, the masks. What is so appealing about that? That those are creepy.
Because one of them
Talking about like face masks and stuff like that.
One of them is laughing and the other is
Yeah,
like,
the other
crying.
was like kind of like crying. What's so funny about that? I find them
I
creepy.
think-
Did they actually use those in plays?
I think they should have. Well, not
I think they
actually.
do.
They just like use it as advertising. I think they might have though.
I think the idea was that the
Yeah.
entertainment would keep you laughing and also like give you the drama and stuff and make you sad to give you.
But why not just use a regular face? Like we have smiley faces nowadays. They could have done something like
Because
that.
it's supposed to be more ambiguous.
It's creepy.
Let's go back in time and ask them.
Well, actually-
nah, we should have like an AI prompt of a middle-aged peasant going like, hey, "What's your thoughts on the?
What's your favorite food? Potato
Hey,
soup.
if you were the president of the United States, what would you have for? So that would bring you in.
More sticks of ram, please.
You just made me think of something with the jesters.
Hmm.
What are the female jesters called?
I don't know.
I think that was kind of-
Harlequins?
Oh, Quins? maybe?
Harlequins.
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, Harlequins.
I know,
Does
like
they have that?
Harley is from Harley. Well, I think it might just be Quinn. Or
I thought
something.
that would
don't
be
know.
too sexist to have a female
Jesterian.
jester.
No, it's
Jesterian.
Yeah.
A Jesterian.
a Jesterian or a Harlequin. Yeah.
A Harley Quinn is, I think.
No,
Harley
not
Quinn is not
Harley
even a
Quinn.
thing.
Harlequin's not a thing?
No.
No, I
Really?
think that's just her
it's
name.
just a
Harley
name.
Quinn.
Jestering is just a female way to say jester. That's on the female.
Are you sure Harlequin's not a thing? Because that's where the name
No,
Harley
I don't
Quinn
think
came
she
from.
is.
Don't look it up. Why is Harley Quinn named Harley Quinn?
'Cause she's dressed up as a Harlequin.
I mean, do you know that?
Yeah.
But what if you're wrong? Then you
I don't
didn't
think-
know
I don't
that,
think
and
I
you
am.
lied to me.
I'm looking it up now. I mean,
No, a comic servant character from 16th century Italian theater.
Harley Quinn?
Yeah,
Harlequin.
Harlequin.
Oh,
which is
okay.
That doesn't
just
make
that.
sense.
yeah, that's a Harlequin. That's
Yeah,
what
but-
I was
but
So
thinking.
what's the
Jester's-
difference between a jester and a Harley Quinn then?
A Harlequin, not Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. I'm gonna say
Oh
Harley
my
Quinn.
fuck.
A comic character.
Oh.
Well, that not like actual like comic book character, but like, I guess.
A comedic play character.
Yeah, I guess something like that.
Is it like a
I
character
mean,
from
it-
a specific
Oh,
story?
okay.
I mean, a
gotcha.
jester is a court jester. A jester is a jester.
It's a
It's
job
symbol,
and
It's a
stuff,
job.
right, yeah.
A
But,
jester
like,
is a story entertainment who use wit, basically play and stuff.
Historical entertainer.
when did it pop up? The jester.
I think jester started when the medieval. No,
does it
Would
say
you rather
what-
be a jester or a joker?
I'd be a jester.
Well, so my original thought process was if they had female jesters, and the kings are all powerful, they probably did
Okay, I'm
lewd acts with the Harlequin, and
gonna.
my thought process was because originally I was going to ask you guys
I
if
mean,
you
they
knew.
got concubines for that. There's not really need. For
Well,
the
they
lewd
probably
stuff.
would do it anyways because they're
Do what?
weird. All I'm saying, like,
Okay.
you were saying old kings would have jesters do things. right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, and he was saying that they have concubines, so they don't need it. I was like, well,
They're far more ancient, by the
They
way.
keep
the
going.
jesters. They're
Okay,
like 500 to 1450.
So
to 1500.
apparently,
CE.
it started back in the 5th dynasty of ancient Egypt. The jester stuff.
The concept of a
25
jester.
2500 BC.
Dude, the freaking pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh was looking at this. He's like a dark
Are you-
magician.
Are you? So you're saying you or the pharaoh wanted some pussy?
No,
Brother,
nah,
no.
he's pharaoh. He takes anybody.
But the medieval
Yeah, if he was
started
feeling like it. So
the mid 16th century.
if they existed in Egypt 2500 BC,
More like a long time
what
ago.
was that when the Israelites were in Egypt still, or were they gone? Because that sounds like around that time period.
It says that between during the Middle Age and the Renaissance era.
Anyways.
Well, that's when they were
roughly from the-
prominent.
The 5th through the 17th century.
Okay.
I wouldn't know. There's not really much of a time limit on that thing.
No.
Yeah, it's
probably-
more like a time range that the Israelites were there. We don't know exactly
Who's
when.
the modern day jester for the president? Does the
probably.
I
was gonna say-
secretary.
I mean, they let him say whatever he wants. Like,
I guess secretary is
It's
just.
turning more on.
Nah,
Not the kids, but whatever it is, it's making them that way. Brother, drink some water.
nah, man, that guy sounds like he smoked 40 packs a day.
He needs to
Back in
gargle
the
the
time.
ocean. He needs some-
milk. Don't pasteurize. That's not even what he sounds like, is it?
Oh no, it sounds like this.
He sounds like he does need like that thing that smokers press up to their
Oh, yeah.
that vocalizer thing.
Yeah,
that
something like
press up to that.
Making another bid for president in 2028.
That's funny. So, on the Jester thing, quick question.
Yeah.
This is Elder Scrolls related.
Uh huh. Oh, jesters and Elder Scrolls, eh?
Cicero
Yeah.
is wearing the Jester type
Yeah.
stuff. Is he an Imperial?
I don't know. He might be.
Because Cicero is a Roman name.
He's probably Imperial or Breton.
Well, I'm probably going to stick with Imperial, because if they gave him a Roman type name, and the Imperials are based off of the Romans,
he's
then
probably
an Imperial.
Well, I mean, you'd have to see his ears to really
Yeah.
tell if he's Breton or not.
That's true.
Like,
He does
does the
not look.
ears
He does
basically-
not look Breton to me at all.
Does the ears really tell which, like, what?
Bretons are a mix of elf and human.
Oh. Well, I never play Elder Scrolls, so I wouldn't know too much of it.
I mean, what? So technically, he could be Imperial and Breton, right? Because he'd be half
Well, it
or part.
depends.
Yeah,
No,
he's imperial.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
you would have to like.
See, my deductive reasoning.
It's not just the land that you're born in. It's just straight up like your
Mhm.
genetics. I think because Imperial is different from like Nords. I think.
Yes.
I mean, they're kind of they're
They're
the same
humans,
human, but
yeah.
they're different.
hmm
Not
It's
just culturally. It's like
I would think
genetically.
it's more like how Americans are different from Russians.
Yeah, it's kind
They're
of strange if
they're
you think
both white, but they also their culture is completely different and they're completely different people. Like their genetic makeup's just different. Not
So same
biodynamic.
people, but like different,
Well, yeah, it's like
different.
it's like
stuff.
Mexicans are pretty different from Peruvians
I mean, yeah, that makes a lot
or
of sense.
Argentinians. They're not like that different, but they have a
they have a
complete culture.
a distinct
Yeah.
difference that you can tell.
So would you rather be a Breton or a
I think we asked this question before.
No,
Or an
I don't think
Altmer.
so.
No. I
wait?
don't
Which
think-
one was the most racist? Do you remember?
Oh, we did not talk about this.
Well, to be honest, it would come down to either Nords, Dark Elves, and I think and Elves, regular Elves. Is gonna
What
be
are
one
the
of
high
Regular
elves called? Those are the
elves?
high
Altmer?
elves, Altmer, yeah.
You mean like? I guess wood elves are a little racist.
They're
Eh,
not as bad as the
No.
Altmer.
Altmer or the
pretty high
Dark
up there.
Elves. The Dark Elves were devious. People don't realize that from Skyrim because they're being treated like crap in Skyrim. But brother, if you go to Morrowind, dude, they were enslaving so many Argonians. Like
Hmm.
The Argonians aren't racist.
they're just like, leave us alone. We just want to work in peace.
Fucking
Oh yeah, they want to work in peace.
some his sap.
That's why. That's why they needed the Dark Elves.
Did you know during the Oblivion Crisis
Yes.
how when the gates
Well,
were opening up around all of Tamriel
Stanley might not know.
in
Yeah, they were playing.
So
in
Leave
Black
it in
Marsh, when
You-
the gates opened, the Daedra didn't flood into Black Marsh. The Argonians flooded into the Oblivion
okay,
Gates.
let me explain this
Really?
to Stanley. So Black Marsh is a place in that world of Elder Scrolls. And so
Okay.
like Tamriel is the planet that they live on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no,
So,
continent.
is it? Oh, okay. What's the planet?
Nern.
Nern. Nern is the planet. Tamriel's the continent
Dude,
that they're
I'm
on.
such a
Black
freaking
Marsh is the
nerd.
place where the Argonians are at.
Mm.
So during the Oblivion Crisis, there's this other like plane of existence that is basically like hell. It's called Oblivion, and there are
Okay.
like these beings called Daedra that are basically demons. They're pretty terrifying. They want to kill everything that's on Nern and stuff like that, and like from the different planes. So during the Oblivion Crisis, there were gates opening up all over the place. The entire was it just the continent of Tamriel, or was it the entire world?
Well, we don't know about Akavir. We don't know about the other continents.
Yeah, that's
but
that's the other continent.
But Tamriel, yeah, they were all over Tamriel.
They were all over Tamriel, and in Black Marsh, you mind explaining the rest?
So basically, in
What
all
are
the
the
other
Argonians?
or in all the provinces of Tamriel, the demons or the Daedra, they flooded out of the gates and were attacking people. Well, when the gates opened up in Black Marsh, where the Argonians live, they didn't flood out of the gate. The Argonians ran into the gate and started fighting them and shutting the gates down.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
they weren't shutting the gates down. The Argonians,
Yeah.
the Daedra found it so bad that they couldn't invade, and they got invaded instead. That's they're like,
They're like,
shut
"Fuck
it down from our side. So like that one thing, that one, what's it called? That one guy from Invincible season 4, the one that shut the gate on his side,
Oh
or
yeah,
shut
yeah,
it shut it off. That's basically what happened.
I'm trying to remember what that little alien race.
Flaxen,
The
Flaxens.
Yeah. Dude was having flashbacks.
The thing is, the Argonians wouldn't have known about that unless, like, they have like a special connection to this thing called the history, and that's how they learned about it. The history basically warned them, and so they started preparing for it, which is
Oh.
why they rushed in there.
And also, they're just crazy.
Well, they are fanatical, yeah.
They're giant. They're freaking lizard people.
Yeah.
Do you know who wrote the Lust
They get
Argonian
Yankee?
made? Do
It
you know
was an
who
Imperial.
was it?
I'm like 90% sure it was an Imperial that wrote the Lusty Argonian Maid. Suck you!
Wait.
you bag an Argonian baddie? Nerds.
Bravo. Have you read it, like the book?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. Okay, I
How many
haven't.
pages is it?
I don't. There are multiple volumes.
Oh,
I don't know.
Gosh, we could do that for an episode. We do a live reading of Lost Argonian Man.
That'd be the day.
Oh,
That's
dude.
cool.
I'm down.
Would that make us scalies?
What?
I'm looking it up now. Who wrote the Lusty Argonian Man?
It's gonna be the actual guy who wrote it.
Yeah, it was an imperial
What's his
Imperial-
name?
imperial nobleman and playwright,
But it doesn't say who it is.
Crassius Curio.
That guy might have been a slave owner. Who knows?
Honestly, it wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Dude, someone's gonna be listening. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Well,
They're just like they're talking about slavery and
Elder
enslaved people.
Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
I gotta get with it.
Play Morrowind. Don't play Morrowind. That one's old. Play Oblivion, the remake,
Or Skyrim.
or the various re-releases of Skyrim. It's crazy how many times he's released that game. He must really like that game.
It's a cash cow. I can't wait until Fallout 4 gets the same treatment and gets its 7th installment.
No.
Oh god.
Fallout 4 for the 4th time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that long.
How many
It's
volumes?
around. Each volume is only 1 to 2 pages long, and there
How many-
are.
how many pages?
volumes?
1 to 2 pages long.
Yeah, and there's only 2 volumes.
I guess there's excerpts.
So there's 4 pages worth
Yeah.
of this.
I thought it was bigger than that.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
too.
an actual book.
Well,
'Cause
did-
there's a lot of lore and stuff in
Well,
Skyrim.
Did Bethesda release like an actual Lusty Argonian Maiden?
No, so actually, looking at it now, that's what exists in the games are the 2 volumes, and they're different acts and scenes from the play, so it's not even the full story. So the first volume is Act 4, Scene 3, and then Volume 2 is Act 6, Scene 2.
Hmm.
In the universe's fictional canon, the play is implied to be much longer, originally 7 acts long.
I gotcha. Dang, I thought it was like a whole like actual book because there's a lot of like lore and stuff inside of.
I think the
Yeah.
characters in game, the NPCs, make it out to be a lot bigger than the thing that we
Mhm.
actually read. So I think one for the developers, it just must not be feasible to include the entire book in that,
They need
and
to.
so they just have like like have 2 pages worth of stuff.
I'm waiting,
and it's like,
Todd. I need my scale fiction, buddy.
all right, that's a good way to end it. All right, thank you for watching the Guac and Cheese podcast episode. This was Digit, Bravo, Stanley / Junior, and Rathiu. We hope to see you next time.